little peachy? Well, let's hear it for Skull Peach. Let's do a review on this, baby. What's going on, guys? Your boy Joey Shake 72 coming to you guys with a video right now. Sunday, Seahawks, time to play, and let's get this done and over with. Let's fucking win. I think we will win this game, but then there's another side of me that says, fuck, I hope we don't fuck up, and fuck, I'm thinking about last year and the way we played over there, and it was pretty fucking sloppy and pretty pathetic for a franchise that we played in that game and actually fucked up the way we did last year. Most of it was on mostly Nelson Aguilar that dropped a 30-something yard pass. Midfield beating Richard Sherman on a slant route, missing totally. Then we do a tight end screen to Zach Ertz for, what, a 30, 40-something yard, 40-yard touchdown, whatever the hell it was. And it gets called back because Nelson Aguilar was not lined up on the line the right way. So he got the flag for not lining up correctly on the line. Excuse me if I sound a little fucked up right now. I'm still a little sick. Doing as best as I can right now with the review. So, we need to go in there and do what we got to do. Do I think this is the same Seahawks team that has played in Super Bowls? Hell no. Do I think they're on the rise? Hell no. Do I think they're beatable? Hell yes. This team is beatable. Look, you know, you got Richard Sherman's out for the year, as we all know. Byron Maxwell is back on that fucking team now, so back to his number 41 number on the Seahawks, and gonna get fucking burned this game. So our best bet is good against these corners, especially Lane. That's an alright corner. Lane's probably their best corner on the team right now. But Byron Maxwell's there, so I ain't worried about the corner spot of this team for the Seahawks at all. Cam Chancellor is out as well, so they're starting to safety. Cam Chancellor not in at all. Injuries on both sides. But they have come back and they have fought pretty good in that division right now. I know they're a game behind against the Los Angeles Rams right now. It can only get better for them. But for us, we need to beat them Sunday night. It's going to be in their stadium. I'm not worried about being over in fucking Seattle because we have played in plenty of spots. Had plenty of practice, and this was the first year for Carson Wentz playing in probably the most noisiest stadiums last year. So I suggest, he's going to go do something good. And we'll see what happens by that time. I'm excited. I think we're ready. I think our running backs are ready. I think our wide receivers are doing a good enough job. I think Carson spreads the ball around too much. Not too much as in too much, but he's spreading the ball around so much that, to this point, I don't really care who gets the ball as long as we're grinding and pounding. And honestly, I think it starts out with the run game. I think the run game opens up the pass game, and we got to go in there and do our fucking thing against this fucking Seattle defense, which I know we can do. But the other side of it is the only person I am worried about, on this team, the one person that I am worried about, that I've always had, that I always think he can get into some sticky situations. He can go and fucking create big plays and make teams have a fucking nightmare, because I know this guy made a nightmare out of us and made us look absolutely fucking pathetic last year, and that's Russell Wilson, quarterback of the Seattle Seahawks. This guy is a fucking monster, man. Like, he is, I give him props. He literally can fucking, you literally have to contain him, and not all the time. It's gonna be more on the corners this week, especially if he extends plays going backwards 20 yards. If he extends plays like that, the corners are going to be covering a lot longer. Just because we're chasing him does not mean it's automatic sack, tackle for loss, whatever you want to fucking call it. It does not mean any of that. All it means is that we're pressuring him and he's trying to escape. If he finds a little bit of an escape route, it can cause really big plays. And I've seen him do it. I've seen plenty of highlights. I've seen him do it. Through his whole fucking career, I've seen him do it. And it's absolutely fucking crazy amazing the way he does it. It was so bad, I think Doug Baldwin threw a fucking touchdown to fucking Russell Wilson in the end zone over one of our fucking corners last year. I don't know who the fuck it was. I think it was Carroll or McKelvin, one of them two, last year. So the trick plays are in there. But, yeah, I mean, it's crazy. He'll move 20 yards back and just literally huff the fucking ball, and it will land to any receiver's hands and get a touchdown. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. I really do. I'm praising him enough I respect him as a QB, and I expect him for a skill set that he does have. But our defense this year is a lot better, as we all fucking know. It's number 1 against the run, top 10 against the pass. So I am not, actually, no, it's not top 10 against the pass. I don't even know. I think that's top 15. I don't know what the fuck it is anymore. I think top 15. You know, I'm trying to figure out, you know, I think this defensive line can get after it. I think, you know, they're definitely practicing differently this week. They're definitely going to keep these, you know, Jim Schwartz is going to keep the D-line on their feet because anything can happen. Now, the problem is that I don't know if Jim Schwartz is going to use a spy in this game, a spying linebacker, a guy that's going to spy Russell Wilson the whole time. I don't know if that's going to happen because there's pros and cons to having a spy linebacker on a fast QB to keep an eye on him. The pros are, you know, wherever he goes, you go. And pretty much you could follow him all around the field and you'll end up meeting him sooner or later. So it's a good thing. A con for having a spy linebacker on a QB is that you have a linebacker that's being taken out of the whole defense. So pretty much it's more work for the defense. You have one less guy on defense because, especially coverage-wise, because if you have one linebacker that's going to be spying on fucking Russell Wilson, pretty much you're going to have him that's not even on the defense. He's going to be taken away from the whole part of the defense. So I don't know what Jim Schwartz is going to do Sunday, but I mean, I'm not worried about it. I know he'll have some type of plan. He's not done this a million fucking times. He's been in the league for 20-something years, so I'm not figuring that he's going to fucking fuck it up and do some stupid-ass shit like that. So I have no idea. But, you know, to this point, I don't think we should spy on him. Honestly, I think maybe once in a blue moon, depending on the plays, depending on what's going on, because he does a lot of read option, he does a lot of shit like that. See, he does some read option plays, but he doesn't do it every 2 fucking seconds. He actually, you know, is a pocket quarterback like some. So that's what I really gotta say about that. So, I mean, you know, offensively, you know, they have a mixture of guys. I mean, over the years, running back-wise, they've had different running backs. You know, I mean, Eddie Lacy, I don't even think he's even starting. I think it's somebody else. I forgot what's his name. I forgot his fucking name. But, you know, a different set of running backs. I mean, literally, it's a nice system. Offense, they spread the ball very well. Jimmy Graham, I don't know. He's been doing all right this year. But, you know, Jimmy Graham is one person that he's a good tight end that knows what he's doing. He can get the ball. He's athletic. He can one-hand catch it. He can do pretty much almost anything. But, you know, I think this defense can handle a lot of shit that, you know, this is a different Eagles team that they're facing this year. I hope Russell Wilson sees that. I hope Pete Carroll fucking realizes that. I think they do. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm going to actually watch some more shit on Seattle tonight and see what's going on with them. It's exciting. It really is. This is probably, you know, pretty much the only games we're gonna really worry about right now is, you know, getting to the Seahawks and the fucking Rams. Really, these 2 games are pretty much where it's gonna count. And then the rest of the fucking year, besides a Raiders game on Sunday night, Monday, Christmas night, whatever, and really facing the Cowboys, the Giants again, and then the Raiders. Other than that, it's pretty much. I'm not saying it's like a cakewalk, but I mean, between the Rams and the fucking Seahawks, those are 2 teams that, you know, we really need to fucking buckle down on and see what they're all about against this pass rush. Because against the Rams, too, I want to see what Jared Goff is like against his pass rush. I want to see how good that offensive line is good against our pass rush for the 10th time. So, look, I don't hate Russell Wilson. Great fucking quarterback. Great quarterback. If he was our quarterback, I wouldn't mind it. Let me tell you. Good fucking quarterback. Okay? I love my quarterback now, but Russell Wilson, always been a big fan of Russell Wilson, so good for him throughout the year. And honestly, the beginning of this year, having like one of the worst offensive lines in the league, he wins games for this fucking team, and he is the heart and soul of Seattle. Okay? So don't get your shit straight. You know, this guy is the real fucking deal. He faces adversity very well, And when anything bad happens, and, you know, like I said, the offensive line was one of the, I think, the worst offensive line in the whole league this year, and he makes it look very fucking easy. And he does a lot of things which a lot of quarterbacks cannot do, especially with how much he must have. He has stamina. He can fucking smoke you with his legs, and he can go left and right. He can literally go right, throw left, throw right. He can back shoulder. He can do anything you fucking want him to do. Okay? So, a lot of respect to Russell Wilson. But this is a very, very important game. We win this game. Apparently, I think we win this game. I think that's really it. I think we win the East. I think if this game is done, hopefully it's done. Maybe it won't be. Maybe it'll be done Thursday. Don't know. But, you know, we officially will win the NFC East. And that was something that nobody thought we'd fucking win. So fuck all you assholes. That's the second thing I want to fucking say. Carson Wentz, good fucking shit. And I'm excited for this game. I am. I want to be in Seattle, and I want to see this shit. Too bad I can't go to this fucking game. You know, so, you know, you got Bennett on the D-line, you know, and you got some guys that could do some damage. You know, so here and there. They got injuries as well as we do, and they've adapted, we've adapted. We just got to go over there and show them what we got. But we're coming over there with a brand new offense and a brand new fucking defense and a quarterback that's gotten a lot fucking better. Okay? Because I already know Carson Wentz. If Carson Wentz has one bad day, he's going to get trashed. So, cool. Trash him. Don't give a shit. He's fucking been bad. I don't know. He's had probably one low yard game this year. But every fucking team is different. You got to respect that. Every team is different. So you're not going to pass 100% of the fucking time. 100% of the fucking time. So that's how it goes with that shit. You know, it's just it's crazy. The football season went by so quick. I mean, it's going by so fast, and thank God as Eagles fans we're gonna be able to watch at least a little bit longer of it this year. So it's really fucking nice. But you know what? As much as, you know, Seattle has, you know, they've had their ups and downs. They've had injuries. Honestly, they're getting old. I think they're getting way too old. They're not bringing in too much young talent in at the core spots where they need them. I think they're going to be on an overhaul soon. Guys are getting paid way too much at their age, even though they're pretty productive. You know what I mean? It's just you have to look at the future more than what you have now, and you know, keep what you have, solidify what you have, and, you know, keep moving forward and getting young talent in the team. Let's sneeze. That's woo. All right, Ric Flair. Woo. See, I'm sick. I'm sick of the dog. So that's pretty much about it. So I am sicker than a dog and trying to do this. Okay. But I love you guys, so that's why I do them. I do them because of you. I don't do them because of me. Well, I do them because of me because it's an outlet for me, and I want to fucking just strangle somebody every fucking week. But other than that, I love you guys anyway. But no, I'm excited. And you guys should be excited. And look, if we lose this game, like I have said for the millionth fucking time, if we lose this game, it's because we shot ourselves in the foot. We can't do that shit like what we did against the Bears. We can't do that shit against the Seahawks. We can't fumble the ball twice. We can't go offsides. Look at the 49ers game. We can't start off slow. You know, you can't. You add all this shit together. You cannot do that. This is a playoff caliber team. The Rams are going to be a playoff caliber team. The atmosphere is going to be different in Seattle coming into this game Sunday. Okay? It's going to be a lot different. So, you know, it's just going to be one of those games. But I'm excited for it. You know, you should be excited for it. I'm allowing myself to, you know, really see, you know, I've been, you know, as much as we've been winning, you know, I've been actually watching players on the field and what they've been doing, like, you know, specifically just players I've wanted to see, like, how are they covering? How is this guy doing this? How's that guy doing that? You know what I mean? Been doing a lot of that lately, but I have a lot of faith in this Eagles team this year, you know what I mean? I think after that Redskins game, I said if they beat the fucking Redskins, and I thought that Redskins was a trap game. I thought that second game was going to be really close but really fucking ugly. And it was getting to that point. But I thought that after they beat the Redskins for the second time, I thought, this team was pretty fucking real. It was coming real to me because every receiver was productive. Every tight end was productive. Every running back was productive. Carson Wentz was extending plays, doing shit, doing everything he can to do on his fucking own and throwing the fucking passes that mean the most. Nelson Aguilar getting his groove back, getting his Mamba Jamba back, getting his fucking, just his juice back to his college days being a slot receiver and doing his damn shit. LeGarrette Blount now on a roll to punishing people. You got LeGarrette Blount that punishes. You got Jay Ajayi that can use his legs to punish around you. You got Corey Clement, the elusive little skippery stew fucking guy that can just literally just change direction so fast. Kind of like a weird Darren Sproles type thing, but not like Darren Sproles, but a weird looking Darren Sproles, with a little bit bigger guy can, really follow his blockers well and make really nice cuts. Just like a guy we used to have on our team, but now he's a fucking Redskin, Byron Marshall, another running back, which I really liked on this practice squad for a while. He's not on here anymore. Which we don't need him now, because Corey Clement's an undrafted fucking rookie doing his fucking thing out there. Already with, 4 or 5 touchdowns for the year, 4 or 5 for the year. I don't know what the fuck it is already. But Carson Wentz has scored 17 touchdowns in the fucking red zone. 18 now? I think it was 18, 19. I think we got 18, 19 touchdowns in the red zone already. That's fucking amazing. That's a big bump up for what we had last year. We couldn't do shit in the end zone. The red zone, we couldn't fucking score. We couldn't do a damn fucking thing at all. We couldn't do any of that. But have so much faith. The play calling is just good now. Now, I mean, week 2, Kansas City, that's where we fell off. That's where we were like, what the fuck are we doing? Why are we doing wide receiver screens? Even though people are like, oh, you guys lost against the Chiefs, and the Redskins and the Giants beat the Chiefs, or the Redskins, Giants, and the Cowboys beat the Chiefs, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, well, you fucking beat them after they fucking won their 5 fucking games, and look at them now. They're fucking shit. They don't know what to do. I mean, we didn't lose by a lot. Everyone's acting like we got fucking slaughtered and killed by them. We fucking were tied 13-13 in the 4th quarter. And we didn't run with LeGarrette Blount one fucking time. We didn't even run the ball at all. Alshon Jeffrey had 1 fucking catch for a touchdown. That was it. Really, really wasn't anything going on for that fucking game at all. And I think if we played the fucking Kansas City Chiefs now, we would win entirely. Entirely. No fuck. Of course we would win. Now because we have our identity, we have our run game, we have everything we have right in front of us. But man, now I'm excited, and we're gonna literally get through these next few games, see where we're at. You gotta really think about the playoff picture. And, you got the Vikings, the Saints that have already lost. The Saints look like shit, and the Rams already proved that. Drew Brees has got nothing but a run game in fucking New Orleans. That's about it. You literally have a Minnesota Viking team that's ranked 19 against the run. A team that is... They got some good guys. They got some good people on that team. They got a good defense. I think Case Keenum ain't the answer over in Minnesota at all. I don't think he is. I think Teddy Bridgewater is just out in the open, in the background, cooling down on the back burner right now. Waiting for Keenum to fuck up a damn game. Keenum is not the answer. He's a journeyman fucking QB. He's a journeyman QB that, literally, ended up in a good spot. And because the Rams haven't been in a good spot in so fucking long, the Vikings were heading in a good direction. So he went there. And Bradford started and did well, and then the next year he fucked up. Keenum started this past year. After Bradford did horrible against the fucking Bears game, coming back from injury, and then all hell broke loose. Keenum fucking started playing well, and the Vikings fucking bowed their fucking heads down, rolled the red carpet down, and called him fucking king. That's what happened. But I think we could beat the Vikings. The Vikings have Atlanta, and they have the fucking Carolina Panthers the next 2 weeks. Those two games are important to them as well as these next 2 weeks for us. Against Seattle and the fucking Rams. Okay? They can lose both those games. I think they can win against Carolina. I think they can lose against Atlanta, but they'll win against Carolina. I think they'll win. I think they'll lose one of those games. And if they lose 2 of those games, I'll be very fucking surprised. So, that's it with them. But the Rams, Goff is looking pretty good out there. And, you know, that's all I gotta say about that. But honestly, you know, I want to see our pass rush. I'll give Rams respect. I'll give the team respect. They're doing their thing. We're doing our thing. I need to see our defensive line against. I want to see our pass rush against their offense. I just got to see it. I got to see what Goff can do. I want to see what he can do when almost getting fucking hit on his ass. I want to see that guy do something spectacular. I got to see something from him against his pass rush, okay? I've already seen it from Carson Wentz enough. Escaping everything. He's done pretty much almost every fucking thing, okay? Except the only thing he hasn't done was a Hail Mary touchdown yet. Probably the only thing he hasn't fucking done yet. Pretty much done everything else. So, it's exciting. It's nice to politically get into this shit about teams and this and that. And I love getting into it. As you can see, I love getting into all the teams, especially all the good teams that are out now. I love it. So talking about the Saints as well, you know, we already know Mark Ingram is going to be a free agent after this year. So someone's going to jump on him and pay him crazy money. Because honestly, Alvin Kamara is the real deal. He's nice. He is fucking nice over there. Not someone that's going to grow up Drew Brees, of course, but, you know, Drew Brees, I don't know how long he's going to play for, but I think he's going to win one more fucking ring and probably get out of there. Probably. Wouldn't doubt it. So that's what I'm really excited about. And, you know, this game is very important to me, and especially to everybody the fuck else. So, let's go in there and do our fucking thing Sunday, and we'll get this fucking W. Sunday night. Oh, God. I hate Sunday night games, bro. I hate them. I just forgot just now. I probably said in the beginning of the video, but I just forgot. I just didn't come to reality that we had a game Sunday night. I mean, I want to fucking go to sleep by the time the game's just starting. I'm just relaxing. Like, I don't want to be stressed out about this fucking team winning this game Sunday night of all fucking nights. Oh, my God. I'm telling you. It's always something. It's always something. But, alright. We'll get ready for this shit. Thank God the Rams game at least is at 4:25 the week after. So it was supposed to get flexed to fucking that Sunday night again. But they didn't flex it. Thank fucking God. The NFL fought that shit. Or whoever fucking fought that shit. Fox fought the shit for it not to be flexed to a night game. They actually kept it at 4:25. So great. Seattle Seahawks. I'm definitely seeing a win for this team. I don't know score because it can go either way. Russell Wilson can make big plays, so you really can't see anything. But they got to contain him, make sure he does not escape outside, and fucking hit him. This D-line will be on their feet. They won't be playing. They're going to fucking rush the gap, but they're going to contain. DNs have to contain. Derek Barnett contain. Brandon Graham contain. Vinny Curry, Chris Long. DNs have to contain. I'm so glad we have Fletcher Cox and Timmy Jernigan in the middle right now because honestly, you know, those two guys have to rush up and they cannot lose their fucking angles. They can't lose their spots. You know what I mean? Contain their strength against anything that's in front of them. So this way, Russell Wilson can't run up the middle and scramble up the middle. Keep that middle locked with those two big fucking dudes in the front and then hopefully get a nice contained pass rush in the fucking end side on both sides. So that's what I'm looking for, and that's how we're going to win this fucking game against Russell Wilson. He has no idea what he's going to be coming against Sunday night. So keep on the team. No fumbling, no bullshit. And rep your fucking birds. See you fucking later. Joey Shake 72 out. Peace.